Alright, look, so this video is how to start working out for beginners. Like, if you never really worked out before and you want to start working out, but there's some things that, like, you just can't do yet, alright, but you still want to progress, trust me, you got to start small, and the changes will come. They'll come pretty quick, too, especially if it's, like, your first time working out ever. Alright, but this is also for people who are, um, like, let's say y'all lost like a lot of muscle, right, in your back to where you were however long ago, X amount of months ago or years ago. You can use this too. This is just simple body weight, right? And it's just meant to progress you and then get you stronger so that you can start doing more and more stuff. Even if you want to lift after this, you can start like maybe like 3 weeks later, you can like start lifting, and you can then probably in like 2-3 months you'll be able to lift heavy. If you don't want to do that, that's cool. You can just start doing more body weight. You can do more reps, right? You can do different variations. All right, so let's get it. All right, so look, it's almost 12 right now, and I'm like kind of just waking up. The reason I'm making this video is because me and one of my homies were talking, like, we're talking to each other probably like about 3 in the morning, and like he asked me, he was like, yo, how do I start working out if it's like, my first time? And I was like, I got you, I'll make a video on it tomorrow. So I woke up, went outside, finna record this video, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do the workout, and then I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna talk over it, all right, so I can kind of explain it better to y'all. All right, so for this first workout, all right, it's just push-ups, right? You're just doing 10 push-ups. All right, don't go super fast. Really focus on form and locking out. See how every time I lock out my elbows and I keep them extended out in front of me, right? And I keep them very close to my body. You can keep them close. You can keep them kind of far. If you want to work more of your chest, it's really just a preference on how you want to do it. But just make sure you focus on form, right? If you don't have perfect form doing it on the ground, make sure you get, like, you see, I had a box there, right? If you can't do it perfect on the ground, get like a box, or you can do it on your couch. All right, just find something that will like, excuse me, that will like lift you up, right? And you can do it like that. It makes it easier, and it helps you work on form. All right. And then here you can see I'm doing it on the ground, and as you can see, it's the same way as I was doing it with the whenever I was doing it with the cooler. All right, just keep the same form, right? And then I'm going slow. I'm still locking out my elbows every single time. All right, form is probably the most important thing when it comes to, working out. All right, that's the thing that's gonna help you progress the most. Okay. Now, me personally, I'm to the point where like I could do like 25, 50 push-ups in a row with my feet elevated. If this is too easy for you, you can have your feet elevated and you can do your push-ups like that. All right. All right, now here, it's another variation of the push-up. It works more the shoulders and the traps, kind of, instead of like, the triceps or like the chest. It's more focused on your shoulders, and just do 5 of these. All right, diamond push-ups, you're gonna put your hands right in front of you, right? And you're gonna put them in the shape of a diamond to where if you were to go down, your chest will hit perfectly on the diamond. And then you come back up, all right? And make sure you lock out every time. And then here, you're gonna do 10 squats, and you're gonna count to 5 on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna jump up, all right? And then that's gonna help like your hamstrings, your quads, even your calves a little bit, and your glutes. All right, so that's gonna get most of your legs right. All right. All right, so take a look at this one here. All right, notice how whenever I'm coming down, I keep my chest out and I'm using my legs to squat. All right, do not arch your back at the shoulders. Keep your shoulders back and your chest out, and then you push through your heels to jump off the ground and get some air. All right. I know I said do 10. If you can't do 10, just go ahead, stop at 5. That's perfectly fine. All right, you're gonna build your way up to that. All right. All right, here we got 20 shoulder taps. All right, so I touch my left, that's 1. I touch my right, that's 2. And you're gonna do 20 of these. All right, try not to sway a lot back and forth and use your arm as support. Tighten your core and try and stay as still as possible. All right, so here we're gonna be on our back, and we're gonna tighten our core, and we're gonna keep our legs in the air and try and keep them still. if this is your first time doing this, whenever you tighten your core, you're gonna start shaking. All right, that doesn't mean you're weak. Well, actually, it might. I take that back. I lied. So just tighten your core. All right, and if you shake, that's okay. All right, just keep going. You're gonna do that for 10 seconds, and then take like a 10-second break. All right, or if you don't need one, just go ahead and hop into the next one, which is going to be flutter kicks. All right, you're going to do the same thing. No, sorry, scissor kicks. All right, you're going to tighten your core, and you're just going to, scissor how I'm doing here. All right, next up, we got calf raises. All right, now me personally, I could do 200 in a row without stopping. All right, but if you're just starting out, I would say do 10 to 20 and then go ahead and stop. All right. But, calf raises, once you start doing them, all right, they get easier and easier like by the day. I promise you. All right. And you'll be able to do like 100 nonstop in about a week. All right, and last but not least, we got Supermans. All right, so the first 10 seconds, you're going to have your arms out wide and more of a Y shape, and you're going to hold it, and you're going to keep your legs in the air. And then after 10 seconds, you're going to bring your hands in front of you and then hold that for 10 seconds. All right, that's going to get your back right. All right, and then, of course, there's variations to all these exercises. If some of these are too easy, all right, or if they're too hard. All right, look, as I was saying, of course, there's variations to all these workouts. If some are too easy, all right, or if some are too hard. And then you're going to build your way up, all right, to where you'll be able to do any of these at, insane reps. Really, reps do not matter. It's all about form, and it's also about how much time you take on them. Because the more time you take on them, the more your muscles have to work and the more they have to break down. And then if you're eating right, then you're going to also start naturally building muscle, all right? Make sure you're eating foods, all right, as I was saying, make sure you're eating foods that are high in fiber, all right? That's what's going to help rebuild your muscle a lot, all right? And make sure you're eating foods that will keep you energized to keep doing these workouts, all right? This is what I started, this type of workout is what I started doing. I think whenever I was like 14, that's whenever I really started, planning out my workouts. And all right, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to do this for this many reps. I'm going to do this for this many seconds, stuff like that. And really all it takes is consistency. If you take a week off or a month off, let's say you've been working out for 2 months, all right, and you're making a lot of progress. If you take a week off, you might lose 2 to 3 weeks of that progress. I'm not saying you're going to be that much weaker, but you're not going to look as strong, all right? You might get weaker, all right? You might stay the same, all right? But you won't look as strong. You might lose some muscle in the process. So make sure you're being consistent. I'm not saying you have to do this every day. Do this at the minimum 4 times a week. No, 5 times a week at the minimum, because this is a very light workout. You can really do this every day if you wanted to, but at the minimum 4 times a week. All right. Did I say 4 or 5? I can't remember what I said, but you know. But anyway, that's the end of the video. All right. If you like videos like this, leave a like. All right. Comment what video I should do next. All right. I'm going to be going through all the comments. I really don't get that many, but you know what I mean. All right. If you suggest something, all right, I'm going to do a video on it within a day or 2. All right. So, if you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe, all that good stuff.